Hey guys, Anuj here, an SAP sourcing consultant. In this video, I will walk you through an SAP implementation project. What is it? What are the different phases? And how it works based on the real-time experience. I will explain all these things. So let's understand with an example. Suppose you own a medicine company. So you buy the medicine from the supplier and sell it to the customers. So now in this scenario, activities like buying, selling, and storing the items all happen in your day-to-day business. To manage all these transactions efficiently, we implement SAP software. SAP will help to automate everything from procurement to sales, including all intermediate processes. So this setup for your business is what we call it as an SAP implementation project. So there are different types of implementations. Greenfield implementation. So if you are not at all using SAP, you are starting from scratch with a fresh implementation. This is called greenfield implementation. Brownfield implementation. So let's say you are already using ECC version of SAP and you want to upgrade it to S4HANA. So this is called brownfield implementation or a migration. So now let's break down how SAP is implemented from end to end. So there are different project methodologies, but in this video, I will be focusing on the latest trending methodology, that is Activate methodology. So it consists of 6 phases. So the first one is discover, then prepare, then explore, then realize, then deploy, then run. So in this phase, SAP subject matter experts or architects sit with a business team and decide whether the system should be on premises or on cloud, and finalize what modules are required for other project. So the next is prepare phase. This is where planning and structure begins. Activities include preparing the architecture of the processes, drafting project charter, setting deadlines, and identifying the required templates. So the templates include gap document. Gap document is nothing but the gap between the standard SAP and the actual requirement. KDS, key specification document, is nothing but the main org structure of all the modules, like from MM, from FI, from SD. Functional specification is the document we prepare for the technical team to develop the new things. Technical specification. This is the document prepared by the technical team, like which program is used, what all the structure they have been, all these things. Business blueprint, like as is and to be processes. Gaps tracker, transport request tracker, test scripts, configuration document, user manual, training sign off, UAT sign off, and cutover plan. So in this phase, we will refer SAP's best practices. So SAP has provided the best practices based on the industry sector. So let's say you have a pharma industry sector. SAP has given the list of test scripts, the process designs. So all these things SAP has already designed based on the industry sector. So we can refer them, we can download them, and we can map it to our business requirement. Conduct business workshop for each modules. So in this phase, we will also conduct a business workshops. Example for MM module like procure to pay cycle. So all these things we will demonstrate with the client, and we will take the requirement and we will document all the things, and we will prepare a business blueprint where we will mention as is and to be processes. So in this phase, we will also prepare a KDS document where from each module the key data structure like org structure, all the important configurations, what we call them, we will all prepare in a one document that is called KDS doc, and we will also prepare workshop PPTs. So the next is realize phase. So this is where the actual implementation starts. So in this phase, we will start with the standard configurations, and we will also develop the RISE-ups. RISE-ups is nothing but W. W is for workflows. So let's say the business wants some custom workflow or for a standard workflow, like for the approval of the POs, purchase orders, or sales orders. These are all nothing but we will manage it through workflows. So we need to build the workflows, right, according to the customer requirements. So we will work on workflows. Then R is for report. So report is nothing but let's say SAP has already given so many reports, but still the customer requirement is including all the fields in one report. Like let's take an example like PO, GRN, invoice, all they want in one report. So we will build a custom report. So that is nothing but a reports. I stands for interface. Let's say you have another third-party software and you are sending the data from the SAP or receiving to the SAP. So there is an interface between, right? So we will integrate those also in this phase. C for conversion. So let's say you have a data in Excel, all the customer data you have in Excel, and you want to upload it to the SAP. So we'll upload all the data through SAP, right? So this is called conversion. So we will upload all the data. So we will prepare different types of uploading documents. Like SAP has already given some LTMC templates, but if we really want something extra, means we will also prepare the BDCs or BAPI upload programs. E for enhancement. Let's say a customer has a unique processes that is not in SAP. So you want to implement that to SAP. So it's an enhancement. So we will take all the requirement and we will develop it in SAP. So it's not there in SAP and we are building it brand new. It's what we call it as an enhancement. F for forms is nothing but the purchase order form, purchase requisition form, the invoice form. So all we call this printouts, right? So these are all comes in a forms. SAP has given all the standard forms, but they're all very simple. So let's say you want to include the logo in the form. So these are all comes in forms. So we will collect the requirement and we will prepare the functional specification and we will give it to the technical. So they will develop the form and we will deliver it to the client. So after all the standard configurations and rise-ups, we will perform the unit testings and integration testing, regression testings. All these testings we will perform. So we will also conduct the user acceptance testing. Is nothing but whatever the requirement we collected from the client, that he should agree. So whatever we have delivered, it should be his we should take his acceptance. So it is working fine and I am happy with it. So like that, he will also create some test scenarios and he will document all the things and he will actually sign on the document and saying like the requirement are fulfilled. So now the system is almost ready for the production. So activities include creating the user manuals, user trainings. User training is nothing but we will physically go to the client location or through online workshops. We will conduct a one-to-one sessions. So we will provide a workshop on how to use an SAP, what is SAP, what are the different processes they have to follow. So whatever the day-to-day activities they need to follow in SAP, we will completely guide them how they will adapt the SAP. And after the training, we should also take the training sign off. And in this phase, we will also move all the transport requests to the production. So we will prepare the cutover plan first. So we will be having all the master data, transactional data. So in the cutover plan, we will plan which data should be uploaded first, which should be second. So we will prepare all this sequence so there is a smooth runway. So then we will do the data migration. So we will upload all the customers' data to the SAP. So SAP has given LTMC templates. So we will download them first, then we will send it to the customers. So what they will do, they will fill all the details like all the material master data, supplier master, customer master, all the GL account, profit center, cost center, all the transactional data like purchase orders, contract, open contracts, open purchase orders, the existing stock, the existing open sales order. So all these things we will upload. So for that one, we will collect the data and we will push it to SAP. So for this data migration, we will not upload directly in production system. First, we should verify all each and every details in the quality system. So there we will do the testing. So then we will upload in the production system. Run. So now the system goes live. Business start using the production system. Transactions begin on go live day. So after we enter into the production, there will be something called hypercare. So then we provide a hypercare support. Hypercare is nothing but when the baby is born, like how we take care of that. So it's a newborn baby. We should be very careful about that baby. In the same way, we also need to take care of the production system. So we need to closely monitor all the issues. And after that, we will take a post-implementation support. So like a regular support. Let's be honest, SAP implementation is not just a process, it's a journey. So there are so many challenges: resolving complex configuration issues, dealing with enhancement requests, explaining the client when something isn't feasible, convincing the client to go with the standard solutions, freezing the requirements, documenting everything clearly. So this is a honest opinion, okay? So implementation projects is all about trust, what I can say. So we should have a proper communication with the client and we should follow up with them, and sometimes they will be busy with their daily work, so they will not be getting a time to revert us back. So in these all we should be very patient in all these processes. So in implementation project, customers effort also is a big thing. So what all the requirement inputs we get from them, we will design them. So how good the customer is putting an effort to give all the details to you, how he is checking that, these all things matters. So that's it, guys. So this is how a SAP implementation project works. So if you found this video useful, please share the video. So please comment below what should I cover next. So this is Anil, sourcing consultant, signing off.